I want to tell you about my wife and everything because I know you're concerned about Camille. Camille is irped again. My wife's Catholic, that's why she's irped again. I love her irped, I'll tell you that. It's her fault, really, because she gave me 2 daughters, and I've been asking for sons for the last 6 years we've been married. She keeps bringing out these girls. So, just like my old football coach used to say, just keep running that play till you get it right. Yeah. And she's going to keep on going. I don't care if we have 9 boys in a row, you know. Don't care. 9 boys. I'd love to have 9 boys. They wouldn't play baseball, though, because that's not a... It's a slow sport, you know. You get out there and you look at the pitcher. He looks at the catcher. And the catcher looks at the pitcher. And the guys... It's so boring that the infield's got to keep talking to themselves. Come on, kid, fire rock, boy, fire, kid. Come on, boy, here you go, kid, babe. Oh, fire rock, kid. You don't have to... Because they would go right to sleep if they didn't say anything. It was just... And, well, my kids are going to play football. But I think that football is a dumb sport. But they're not going to play golf. I don't want them to play golf because I think that golf is silly. I mean, to get up early in the morning and hit a ball and walk after it. Even baseball's not that dumb. If you hit the ball, there's a guy to go chase it for you, you know. And they even throw it to wherever you are, you know. And they try to give it to you, you know, but you really don't want it after you hit it, you know. That's baseball for you. You hit the ball and then you don't want anybody to touch it. Don't touch me, I just hit the ball. But golf, you know, guys get up 4:30 in the morning. Can you believe that? And it costs your whole outfit can cost you $1,700 for the tasseled shoes, brown and white, you know, little tassel-y things, and you get green pants and orange alpaca and a cap. You know, you look like a golfer, but you're really a duffer. You know, you're out there, and I'm telling you, I played golf once, one morning with Sammy Davis Jr. because he's a star. It's the only reason why I got up. And he's only this tall, you know, Sam, in real life. And I went out there early in the morning, about 6 o'clock, and hit the ball, and it went in the street. And I went over and got it and got in my car and went home. But you know what's dumber than playing golf? Sit down sometimes and watch it on television. That is really dumb, man. I'm telling you. First, there's a guy. Here is Irving Johnson. He has got a birdie par bird on 1-5 par bird. And he may be able to make this birdie par. Don't you think so, Frank? Oh, yes, I think he's got a wonderful chance of making it. And it certainly is thrilling here today to watch this wonderful old master at his best here. Yes, well, he has a birdie par bird par. And he's reaching for his iron there. This would probably be a wedge shot over through the cliffs and through the doves where to grandmother's house we go, don't you think? Oh, yes, he's certainly looking wonderful there. Now, if you think that was exciting, then the guy hits the ball, whack, and the camera pans, you get a half hour of sky. Half hour of white sky, man. I paid $1,200 for a television set. There's a half hour of white sky. I got my face in the screen, and my wife said, "What are you looking at?" I said, "I'm looking for a white ball in the white sky on my $1,700 television set." Then they pan to the grass, and there's a guy putting the ball down. Really weird. Now, football is dumb because no man really enjoys running the ball and getting his leg ripped off. So why do men play it? You know, there can't be any man out there in that audience, no rational man would say, "I just love running out there getting my nose busted. I love my leg on backwards." Nobody can say that, man. You know, I played for Temple University. We lost 27 games in a row. And I never enjoyed it. I never enjoyed the sport. I kept playing it because I was hoping one day somebody crazy would say, "We want you to play pro ball." And even after I got a little older, I figured, no, I'm not playing no pro ball. I wouldn't take $13,000 a year to let Jim Brown run over me every other Sunday. No, no, no. I may be poor, but I ain't crazy. We lost 27 games in a row, man. And I never touched the ball, so you can't blame me. I was the fullback, and I always blocked. That's all I did. Every play, I blocked. And I'm telling you, man, sometimes I didn't knock the guy over. Sometimes I didn't even touch him. I had a choice whether I wanted to touch him or not, you know. And some guys, I just felt it would be best if I just kept away from them. And the ball carrier understood. He understood. And he always forgave me. And I went to see him in the hospital, you know. Cos, he was big, wasn't he, Cos? I said, yes, he was, you know. But I tried to tell him not to hurt you as I was talking to him, you know. But, you know, even when I played for Temple, we just had bad luck. Every down was always 3rd and 47. I mean, even if we just received a punt, it was 3rd and 47. Nobody could figure it out. Always, and on our own 5-yard line. 3rd and 47 on our own 5. And the poor quarterback got tackled by his own lineman more than any guy. Linemen were really hostile. My own linemen were hostile towards our own quarterback. He used to tell them, get out of the way. Come on, they're backing up. They're getting after us. Here, get out of the way. And the poor quarterback's trying to get 3 steps. Couldn't get anything. I remember one time we were playing against Buffalo. It was 3rd and 47. Quarterback says, okay, Cosby, up the middle. I said, why? That's a good question, man. They never given me the ball before. Now, if I just gain 3 yards, the people are going to boo me. Because football fans are weird people. Go for it! You can hear them all the time. Go for it! 4th and 99 on your own 1. Go for it! And you go for it. Don't make it. Oh, bombs out there. What are you listening to me for? Now, this play he called, I'm supposed to run off of the guard's tail. The guard is up front for you ladies. And he blocks. He blocks straight ahead, and I cut off of his tail. Whether he blocks this way or whether he blocks this way. I cut off of his tail. So all you have to do is very simple. And the quarterback gives me the ball. I look for the guard, and the guard is pulling. And that didn't excite me. I figured he didn't know what play it was, you know. So I'm yelling at him, come back, you're going the wrong way. Then I looked to see why it pulled. And there it was. 6'9", 482 pounds. With no clothes on. Just a helmet and his name, David, written across. Little David. And I looked at this guy, and I started to figure out, and I said, now why does this guy want to hurt me? He doesn't even know me. I've never said anything bad about him. Why does he want to hurt me? And that's just it. He doesn't want to hurt me. He doesn't want it. Well, what does he want? He wants the ball. So I gave it to him. You should have seen the change that came over that guy after I get. He was so nice, man. He shook hands with me while our guys were trying to tackle him and everything. And then he started running, and I blocked for him. He's such a nice guy. Now, a lot of you purists will say, yeah, but the coach must have benched you. Of course the coach benched me. He benched me for life. But I got news for you. That bench don't hurt half as much as what that guy would have done to me. I'm not dumb. Yes, indeed. Football is dumb. I love to watch it. And it'll probably be the reason why a lot of husbands will go to you-know-where. Because you guys will stop going to church. I'm blaming, if they ever say to me, if I go to see the Lord, or whoever's in charge before you get in, you know, and he says to me, he says, how come you didn't go to church? I said, blame the television. Because the games are on at 11, church starts at 11, and I can't make it. I want to tell you something about the Lord. God. Many, I think that we use the Lord's name in vain. You know, I think that God is really, he can hear everything and he can see everything. And I think he's just busy, you know, working on problems. He's working on racial problem, Vietnam. He's working on them. Now we keep bothering him for no reason. We keep calling his name for no reason, and he can hear us, and it distracts him. I mean, for instance, now, he's working on Vietnam and the racial problem, trying to solve them without having them look like a miracle, you know? And he's doing that, you know. And all of a sudden, you see a friend of yours, you say, oh, my God, there's Hilda. He says, what? Who called? Who wanted me? Now, you see, you got to stop bugging him. You guys out there playing blackjack. Oh, God, if I can have a 7, I won't bust out. No, that doesn't, you know, leave him alone. I hear you out there at the crap table. Oh, God, let me have an 11. I got a $1 bet on it, you know. Leave him alone. Now, I got a friend of mine. His name is Rudy. He ain't doing nothing. We could call him all day, man. Wouldn't be bugging nobody. You know, come on, Rudy, give me a hard 6, you know. He'll do just about the same thing for you. Give it to him. Let him have it. You know, really. And just think, it would make cursing, you know, you could just curse and you wouldn't bother anybody. Get your Rudy dammit foot off me. How in Rudy's name can you say a thing like that? So he hit my Rudy dammit car, you know. That's beautiful. That way you don't bother the Lord. He can just work, you know. Because, like, as far as religion is concerned, I'm Methodist, which is very close to Baptist and everything. They're all in the same family, you know. My grandfather's a Methodist minister. He was before he died and everything. And my mother had me christened, and it water, sprinkled water, you know. Link, you are now flanged. You know, water is really cute. You know, you can just link, and the guy says, you know, you just walk out so pure and everything, you know. And I'm not an atheist. I'm not an agnostic. I believe that there is a God, man. You ain't about to catch me saying there's no God nowhere. No, indeed. Not with the ground shaking as much as it's doing now. No, because when he shows, I'm going to, yeah, I told them guys, man. I told them guys you was coming, man. I knew all the time you was up right now. A lot of you atheists are going to cop out. You watch. Oh, I was just fooling, Lord. I was just, you know, you know, and he's going to stand up and he's going to be saying, yeah, what else you got? What else? Oh, well, I was just out there, you know. Yeah, You guys are going to get it, man. You better cut that out. Call on him when you're playing poker, but you won't bother him on Sunday morning. Anyway, my friend Rudy, don't forget that. He's really a groovy guy. My wife is Catholic. I'm Methodist, which made a mixed marriage. That's what the priest told me. I said, my wife's colored. He said, it's still a mixed marriage. I don't care what you say. Thank you and good night. Take care of yourself.